Hey, so I'm doing a short little extra bit here. So I suggested in my main run of this level, that I might be able to, by basically sequence breaking, beat this level fairly quickly. Now we're gonna have to skip the mask piece, which technically isn't you can't beat the game that way. Um, but as a matter of just like getting through the level, I think I could probably nail this one in 15 minutes or so. It's just a matter of places that we need to go to are kind of geographically distant. The two upper corners of the map. But I don't think this will take long, especially if we avoid the enemies. I do remember I said earlier that I was so done with Yetis, and we're gonna have to go through a bunch of Yetis again. I'm gonna be even done with Yetis by the time this is over, but I might just run past the Yetis as much as that will probably just make the whole thing more disturbing. Although we're probably gonna have to take out the Yetis on the way to the sword, the flaming sword. I also I'm not picking up exactly at the start as normal because I went out to the realm of the gnomes to retrieve a rock, so that I have a rock. That way we can break the ice. Yeah, I knew that was coming. God, I hate you things. Where do they come from? I looked, I don't think I saw any there. God. What is it? So creepy. And the reason I'm doing this is because I am going to have to fight the invisible monster. Which is, of course, going to slow my freaking game down again. And I don't want these things in the way because they are located fairly close to it. Of course, it's gonna slow down my game again. I don't know how interesting it's gonna be because you're gonna be seeing basically the same stuff. This is basically pretty much just to serve my own curiosity about how fast this can be done. You know what? I'm really so not interested in fighting the rest of these Yetis, and I can kill that thing well before they will ever reach me. So I think, like, fuck these Yetis. Fuck these Yetis. Fucking hell, I knew that. I knew there were gonna be more of them. But whatever. Screw it. I don't know why this thing makes the game hitch. Like, they must be doing something really inefficient to get an animated invisible creature. Frickin' Yetis. Will they lose interest in me if I kind of go to the back of this? In fact, they do.
I have an idea.
Way to manipulate really lazy AI. So here we are at the magic sword that we need to kill it. Oh, come on. If this were like a real speed run, this would be
Aha!
not very impressive, I think. But you know, whatever. It isn't a real speed run, it's a fake speed run. Oh, the Yetis are still going after me. So let's go back the way we came. Because I know I can get to the other path from there. If we did want to go and get the mask piece, what we'd have to do is we'd have to go back to the Orc Citadel, the Orc Fortress, climb up it, rescue the king, because that triggers the effect, where the guy jumps on you and you fall through the grate. then after that, you would have to kill the dude, go through the puzzle, the whatchamacallit puzzle, the ice lever puzzle, and then kind of get that, and get them, get the mass piece, kill the dude. Aren't there more yet? I think, yeah, here's more Yetis. And then you could go, which would take, it wouldn't take that much longer if I was rushing. And if you were doing like kind of a genuine speed run of it, you'd do that.
I am not near anything to climb.
What happens if the Yetis approach and attack Connor while he is climbing? They're still coming. I think they've lost interest.
By the virtues, a two-headed dragon! Ne'er have I seen such a sight. Good. The fire from my blade sealed shut those wounds. The dragon will terrorize no more.
And then we go here. And I don't think it's necessary to go through, the process of leaving and going through the whole freezing, locking up, and cutscene again. So yeah, this was just a fun little random thing I decided to do. But you can see you can pretty much just ignore everything and basically like sequence break your way through. Although the lack of effort it takes to just grab the sword and go isn't really even sequence breaking. That's how the game was designed. It's just if you decide to skip all the side stuff, that's literally how long it takes. So I'll probably upload this alongside the main play. And if you haven't seen that one, you should go watch it, because I skipped basically everything in that entire level. So, I will see you at the Realm of the Sun.